4795. Which type of runway lighting consists of a pair of synchronized flashing lights, one on each side of the runway threshold? A. MALSR. B. HIRL. C. REIL. The correct answer is C. REIL is a type of runway lighting that consists of a pair of synchronized flashing lights, one on each side of the runway threshold. These lights are typically installed to provide visual identification of the runway and during approach and landing. They help pilots establish and maintain proper alignment with the runway. 4796. The primary purpose of Runway End Identifier Lights, installed at many airfields, is to provide A. Rapid identification of the approach end of the runway during reduced visibility. B. A warning of the final 3,000 feet of runway remaining as viewed from the takeoff or approach position. C. Rapid identification of the primary runway during reduced visibility. The correct answer is A. Runway End Identifier Lights, REIL, are installed at many airfields to provide rapid identification of the approach end of the runway during reduced visibility conditions. These lights are typically white and are synchronized to flash simultaneously. They help pilots locate and identify the runway when visibility is limited, such as during fog, haze, or nighttime operations. 4794. Which runway marking indicates a displaced threshold on an instrument runway? A. Arrows leading to the threshold mark. B. Centerline dashes starting at the threshold. C. Red chevron marks in the no landing portion of the runway. The correct answer is A. A misplaced threshold is one that is not at the start of the runway pavement's full strength. The paved area behind the relocated runway threshold is used for aircraft taxiing, landing rollout, and takeoff. Between the start of the runway and the displaced threshold, there are white arrows set along the center line. 4943. The runway hold position sign denotes A. Intersecting runways. B. An entrance to runway from a taxiway. C. An area protected for an aircraft approaching a runway. The correct answer is B. The runway hold position sign is a regulatory sign that indicates the location where an aircraft must stop and hold when approaching a runway from a taxiway. It is typically located at the holding point where the taxiway meets the runway. The sign is used to ensure that aircraft do not enter or cross the runway without proper clearance from air traffic control. It helps to maintain safe separation between arriving and departing aircraft on the runway. 4944. Runway hold position markings on the taxiway. A. Identifies where aircraft hold short of the runway. B. Identifies area where aircraft are prohibited. C. Allows an aircraft permission onto the runway. The correct answer is A. The runway hold position markings on the taxiway are a series of solid lines with two solid rectangles on each side. These markings indicate the point where aircraft must stop and hold short of the runway. They are used to ensure that aircraft do not enter or cross the runway without proper clearance from air traffic control. The markings serve as a visual reference for pilots to know the precise location where they should stop and wait before proceeding onto the runway.